Anju Khanna, but I like to be part of Madhuban with the name that Madhuban has given to me, and that is Anju Didi. An educationist at heart, and that is my connect to Shri Aurobindo and the mother also. As far as I'm concerned, I think what Madhuban has given to me is a sense of a community without the rush of life. So you grow from just being an educator to an educator of life, listening, understanding, and also growing from within yourself. Madhuban, the very name, it was the first place where the beekeeping association started. Madhuban is in the valley of Talla Ramgarh, in the lush mountains of Kumaon Hills, close in the district of Nainital. All the people who've been here have discovered a new passion in Madhuban. Passion for the mountains, passion for flowers becoming a reality with Tara Didi. She always had it, but here she got a canvas.
Madhuban is a place where I feel that if one wants to do personal sadhana and have an inner quiet and peace, it is an ideal place. We do conduct a lot of spiritual camps here, trying to spread the message of Shri Aurobindo and the Mother. Since Shri Aurobindo did not believe that one needs to retire from life to practice his yoga, we also try to do programs for the village children and youth, especially in education.
When I started analyzing my life, व्यापार करना, सबको पीछे छोड़ देना, मधुबन बनाना, इतना सुंदर कोई भी आता है बोले इतना सुंदर, तो ये मेरा बस का नहीं था। एक शक्ति मेरे पीछे काम कर रही थी और इधर आने के बाद फिर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मेरे लिए वो जो शक्ति है वो माँ का रूप है। तो दिस वाज द बिगिनिंग। 70 इयर्स की उम्र में मुझे ऐसा लगता कि ये कोई संभालने वाला चाहिए, तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि परिवार नहीं संभाल पाएगा, तो दीदी के पास गया। दीदी ने बहुत प्यार से बोला कि क्यों दे रहे, इतनी बड़ी प्रॉपर्टी है। मैंने बोला ये मेरी नहीं है, ये माँ की है। तो मेरा जो विश्वास जो है वो ये है कि आप कुछ नहीं है, यू आर गोइंग बाय योर फाइल और इट इज़ ही हु इज़ डूइंग एवरीथिंग, इट इज़ ही हु इज़ डूइंग एवरीथिंग।
Madhuban, to some extent, is also Shri Aurobindo's foothold in the Himalayas, as Mother called it. So in that sense, in its location, in its spiritual connotations, in its scenic beauty, and in the work that we do at Madhuban, everything gets connected. And this connect is what human life actually aspires for. So we have a lot of people who come here, and these people are not the seekers of Nainital. These are the seekers of quietude, who come for solitude. So we have a lot of writers who come here. We have a lot of creative artists who come here. We have musical retreats here. We have softness and the rhythm that you can hear your own body. You can hear your own inner ecology. So in that sense, Madhuban is a gem in the Himalayas. And I came here initially as an educator to work in the village schools. And that's my first connect to Madhuban. We started working with the little children and we discovered that these children have a beautiful attention span. They're like pure. They can learn anything. So we took a first step back and said, we will not teach them. We will first listen and understand what they know. And that was something very new for the valley. We have poets who are emerging here. We just finished a creative writing workshop for children. We have artists, many books have come up by the children of Madhuban. There's a beautiful book which has now come up called Hamara Ramgarh. There is dance, there is music, there is play. And I think psychologically speaking, that whole early years which we are trying to touch, because we are still not working with senior classes, we are working with the primary classes. There's a huge opportunity to connect to the inner child. And so we see children are now freer. They have that sense of gaiety, and they are not as burdened as they were. So that is work done by us, by the team of volunteers which comes to us from all over the world.
My aim is to be able to prepare materials for Ramgarh through Ramgarh teachers, so that this dependence in particularly grades 1 to 8 on textbooks which have nothing to do with the people here is changed. Not that those textbooks are bad, but there is need for putting in materials which are available locally. And the teachers here are badly in need of exposure. So we've been able to bring films and start a resource center in Sadasuk, which would be a part of the Kushali program, a program to support teachers in whatever work they're doing with the help of everybody here. Kushali is the growth of the happiness of the valley. So that Kushali is through the teachers, through the mothers, through the children. And it's the children of this valley who will make the difference.
What we need are more people. What we need are people who want to discover themselves here, who are not running away from home. People who are not abandoning things. Because Sri Aurobindo's yoga is not one of abandoning things. It's coming and adding another layer on that sunlit path which we all discover. Volunteers are coming. We need to streamline our volunteership more. We have many dreams. But every time a new project starts, it starts because of the volunteer who has come.
Hello, my name is Adam Sequeira. I'm from California. I first came to MADHUBAN in March for 2 weeks as a guest with a yatra group, and I just absolutely fell in love with the place. So they were looking for somebody to help with garment production and sewing with the village women, and I had just recently left school for fashion design and was looking for an opportunity to share my skills. So working with the village women, a little bit of a language barrier, but we were definitely able to work through that because once you get to a certain point, most communication is, behind words, and you really get into the flow of things. One thing I would like to bring here to help the village women with is a creative outlet, an outlet for creativity, something they could use, some skills they could use to express themselves. And I believe that they can definitely do that through this garment production and clothing design.
मेरा नाम नीमा जोशी है। मैं यहाँ 2013 में सिलाई सीखने के लिए आई थी। मैं यहाँ जब सीखने आई, मेरे को यहाँ से मशीन मिली एक। फिर मैं वो मशीन को घर ले गई, वहाँ मैं मतलब सिलाई भी करती हूँ और बच्चों को सिखाती भी हूँ।
हम यहाँ पर सब महिलाएं मिलकर दूर दूर जंगलों में जाकर बुरास, बिच्छू, पुदीना, अन्य चीज़ें सुखाते हैं। फिर उसको सुखा कर हम ग्रीन टी बनाते हैं। उसको यहाँ पर मधुबन पर स्टॉल लगा के बेचते हैं और हमारे पास वो सामान स्टॉक भी रहता है। अगर कहीं से ऑर्डर आ गया है तो उसको फिर हम बाहर बेचते हैं। जो हम ये सामान बेचते हैं बाहर, उससे हमको आमदनी मिलती है।
अंजू दीदी ने भी हमसे काम करवाया, मतलब ये बुनाई सिलाई का करो बोल के, तो मेरा बच्चों का फीस भी, 2 बच्चों का फीस भी देते हैं वो। यहाँ के हमें बहुत अच्छा हुआ, मतलब जो हम सोचते थे वो सपना हमारा पूरा हो रहा है।
Namaste. My name is Marcus. I'm from Germany and I'm 25 years old. And right now I'm a volunteer in MADHUBAN Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Ramgarh. Anju Didi just told me, what are you good in? What do you want to do? What is your skills? How do you want to apply it yourself? She never told me like, you do this, you have to do this. So I started teaching yoga classes there. For the other volunteers, I take a yoga class in the morning and I'm really enjoying that. And beside that, what you're seeing here is that I started to teach this instrument, which is called the ukulele, to the kids of the Sunrise School here in Ramgarh. And more so than only teaching an instrument, I'm trying to develop that sense of creative self-expression through music. I think it's going really well. At least I'm enjoying the classes a lot. I hope the little ones do too.
The community of sadhaks, community of people who are coming here, somewhere I have a sense of faith that there's a larger hand here than the efforts that we are putting. And that is a continuous faith. And it gets linked to the vision for Madhuban. The vision is a very special space which becomes a model for other ashrams. It's not a space where there are rituals. It's not a space which has got any kind of an idea of religion, but deep inner harmony with oneself. When one feels calm inside, when one feels connected inside, and I look at it and I see all 12 qualities of the mother coming here. So if all those qualities come, there is definitely a better offering that we can give to the world.
मेरा नाम महेश लोधा है। हम लोगों का करीब 40 लोगों का ग्रुप है और हम लोग भारत के अलग अलग प्रदेशों से, अलग अलग स्टेट से आए हैं। एक तो यहाँ शांति, यहाँ प्रकृति को हम लोग सुन पाते हैं। बाकी शहरों के अंदर में शोर इतना होता है कि प्रकृति है यही पता नहीं चलता, और यहाँ पर शांति इतनी है कि लगता है प्रकृति हमारे अगल बगल में हर समय मौजूद है।
आयुर्वेदा कैंप हम लोगों ने नैनीताल में भी डॉक्टर कटोच का 2 बार किया, लेकिन यहाँ हम लोगों को काफ़ी अलग अनुभूति हुई है। यहाँ पे इतने खुले में हम लोगों ने प्रकृति के साथ में किया, इसलिए हम लोगों ने आयुर्वेदा के साथ साथ प्रकृति का भी आनंद लिया और हम लोगों ने फील किया कि प्रकृति भी हम लोग सुन सकते हैं उसको भी।
I cannot really put it into words. It has to be experienced. So if someone will ask me like how life is at Madhuban, I won't say that this is how it is. I'll rather ask them to come here, visit here. It has not to be for a month. You can come for few days, 2 days, 3 days. Because this place is all about the vibes. So you have to experience this. It cannot be put into words, or I cannot explain this, like how I feel over here.